Hello, viewers, and welcome to the story of Princess Keshaya and the tiny strand of hair. Once upon a time, in the prestigious Indian subcontinent located in the southern part of the land of Asia, was the Maurya dynasty, wherein there was a princess named Princess Keshaya who, for the most part lived a normal princessy life until her 13th birthday. On the morning of her 13th birthday, she woke up screaming. The queen, the king, and all the royal butlers rushed into her room, only to find Princess Keshaya very excited. Ma, look, a cute tiny strand of hair is growing out of my arm, she said very excitedly. The strand of hair seemed to smile at her. The whole room gasped. Calm down, everybody, calm down. I have the most perfect gift that I have been saving for the princess for this very occasion, said the queen. Everyone got very excited. The queen then clapped her hands and ordered all the men to leave the room, including the king. They all left, and then the queen gave Princess Keshaya a grand, bejeweled box and said, "Welcome to teenage years, Princess Keshaya. You are now a woman, soon to be a queen. Congratulations, my dear." The princess was very excited, and she opened the box and found a bejeweled razor. Princess Keshaya screamed in fright and said, "Ma, why would you give me a razor, mother? To get rid of your unwanted body hair, my child. Look, like this," explained the queen, while trying to demonstrate how to use the razor. No, Ma, please stop. Why do we need to do this, Mom? It's kind of unnecessary, don't you think? It looks so sharp, and I don't want to hurt the poor little strand of hair. The princess pleaded very innocently. Not a problem, my child. Body hair removal is all about the options. And the queen excitedly clapped her hands, signaling the butlers to lay a table full of variety of hair removal products in front of Princess Keshaya. And then the queen asked Princess Keshaya to pick one. The princess looked at all the royal butlers giving her a demonstration of each product and felt, kind of bad for the tiny strand of hair, and said, "Mother, I don't think I want any of these. I think they all seem very unnecessary. I think I want to keep my body hair. It keeps me warm, and I think it is also kind of cute." The whole room gasped. Now the queen kind of lost her patience, and she said, "Dear child, you are a princess, not a prince. A princess. No princess in this royal family is ever seen with body hair after the age of 13. And most importantly, once you age, you're going to be a queen. And to be a queen, you need to be a woman. And in order to be a woman, you need to remove all your body hair and have smooth, silky skin. That is the tradition, and it will not change and cannot change." Well, in that case, I don't want to be a queen. The queen lost her temper at this point and signaled the royal butlers. The queen forced the razor onto Princess Keshaya's hand as the royal butlers held the poor, struggling princess while she watched the queen shave off her tiny, cute strand of hair. The princess was very upset, and the queen said, "You will learn, my child, you will learn. I did too. And I'm sorry, but this is just a tradition. I had to go through this, and so did your grandmother, and so on. So now, would you please stop crying and come down for your birthday luncheon?" Saying this, she left. Princess Keshaya was filled with anger. She picked up the strand of hair and she looked at the bejeweled box her mother gave her, and she seemed to have an idea. She gently placed the tiny strand of hair into the box and locked it. Days passed, and from then on, every time Princess Keshaya shaved her body hair, she stored it in the box. Years passed, and the queen became a little sick and a little older, and she wished to pass on the throne to Princess Keshaya and retire from her queen status. Princess Keshaya agreed, but only on one condition: if she could wear whatever she wanted to, and if she could have a crown of her own liking. The queen seemed a little confused at this request, but she agreed anyways. The night before the ceremony arrived, and Princess Keshaya seemed to stay up all night working on something. Now the time of the ceremony arrived. Everyone assembled at the royal court. The trumpets were heard loud and clear, followed by the Queen's special speech and grand announcement. "It has been a pleasure and an honor to serve all of you, my people. But now it is time for a new queen. I am honored, my people. I am honored to now crown Princess Keshaya as your new queen." This announcement followed loud trumpets, and which followed Princess Keshaya's grand entrance. The whole room gasped as they saw Princess Keshaya enter in a dress made of body hair. The princess took a bow and signaled the royal butlers to present to everyone a very pretty, bejeweled crown made of body hair. Silence. Everyone was shocked, and some were in awe. Princess Keshaya timidly looked at her mother. The queen laughed hysterically, and she exclaimed, So you are the one to finally break this tradition." Mother, aren't you upset?" asked the princess, very, very confused. The queen said, "Of course not, darling," and lifted her dress to display her half-shaved legs. The crowd lost it at this point. "I was too weak to break the tradition, so I did it in hiding. I knew you had it in you. I knew you'd be the one to break the tradition. I'm so proud," said the queen, very, very proudly indeed. Keshaya smiled as the queen proudly kissed her on the forehead and crowned her. The now Queen Keshaya gave her first command to the kingdom, and she said, "I, as the queen, command that no woman or girl shall be forced to remove her body hair unless and until it is purely her choice to do so. Any form of coerciveness will be treated as a criminal act, and the accused shall be banished forever." As the queen said this, all the women in the crowd cheered, while all the men in the crowd looked very, very confused. The end.